Well, since I'm back posting videos, why wouldn't we talk about the paradox of living? Which means that actually you are everything that exists. You could call it Allah, Buddha, God, the universe, all that is. Most of the times I like to go with all that is because it kind of encapsulates everything. But the thing is, all this knowledge and all this information and whatever, I mean, it's very handy. You can use it at all times, but does it get you any closer to your desires? Because I would say 99% of the people that get into, so to speak, manifesting your desires or your reality want something. They desire something. It might be an SP, special or specific person that you are in love with or have a crush on or just want a sexual relationship with. None of these things really matter. I mean, that's your desire and you can do that. Obviously, we all know what's, so to speak, good and bad. Now, that's actually all up to us to assign a meaning to whatever in this neutral reality means something to, well, us in that case, or you. But the thing is, I'm only making these videos to make you understand that every viewer in itself has a unique expression of all that is. God, Allah, whatever, Buddha, this whole thing, like we as a human assign or describe, assign a meaning to something we don't even really fully fathom. And that's also paradoxical because we are that being or that everything, so to speak. It's not even a being. Being would be too closed off, so to speak. You're everything. You, the individual person listening to this right now, you might be 6 years old, 15 years old, 50 years old, 45, 66, 111, so to speak, Not that none of that is possible, but you get what I mean. The thing is, the message, and there is just one message, which is God or all it is gave you a choice in every single moment, every second, whatever, however you want to define what moments are or time is, which time is an illusion in itself. I mean, it's subjective, it's relative, it's just based on how you are, well, as awareness, putting your awareness on certain things. Might be a movie, it might be just being outside, doing whatever you want to do, just chilling. It could be anything, being busy with work, what you assign. Whatever you declare to be work, because a lot of people see work as just something that's like almost slavery. You have to do it, you have to be at a certain time, at a certain spot, and you have to go along with it, otherwise, well, there would be consequences. Now, what I just want to tell you is that none of that actually matters. It's just you putting your awareness on that, even if it's actually happening, by you putting your awareness on that and actually believing that it's true. Now, that will, forever, if you don't cancel it out, if you don't switch your mindset or just understand that what you somehow got convinced by someone or something or whatever convince you that that's actually a true thing going on in this 3D reality. It's your choice to actually identify with that. And now I understand that a lot of people since birth, have been identifying with things they maybe, 10 years later, 5 years later, whatever, 30 years later, 60, 70, 80, 90 years later understand that, wow, why did I actually somehow go along with this belief? This is somehow actually abstracting or blocking me from whatever I desire to experience. And the whole thing is that all of that is actually still the illusion of 3D reality, which you are consistently in. And that's why I'm about to start posting a lot of more videos again, because the paradox is so real, and I don't really think most of the, so to speak, coaches actually speak about the paradox of being human, but you're actually all that is. There actually nobody that you, or everybody that you know, doesn't really exist. They're all you, and you are them. I mean, all of these things are kind of almost hard to grasp. Now, that's once again just me assigning a meaning to that statement, but the thing is, not everybody just manifest whatever they really desire instantly. And the thing is, if you are right now claiming to be that person, and you understand that just by you deciding that it's true, that you are actually that person, that life has no chance, or not, there's like no possibility, so to speak, for life. All of this is infinite possibilities, but when you choose something, when you decide that something is yours right now, you are living it right now, you are doing, being, having, are-ing, so to speak. You are the person that you desire to be just a few minutes ago, a few years ago, whatever. It doesn't matter. The time, the illusion of this paradoxical, so to speak, sense of time doesn't matter. It's all up to you that you actually decide is done right now, and stay true to that. That's the only thing you actually have to do. Convince yourself in whatever possible way. I can do it for you. Obviously, I can give you examples, and I will give examples in further videos. But the thing is, I cannot deny that's still all up to you. You are everything, which sounds so paradoxical, since you're just, I don't know where you're at, but it just all seems so not one, like it isn't one, like a grain of sand in the desert of the Sahara. I think I gave this, for sure, I gave this example before, but the thing is, like, are you just a droplet of water in one of these vast bodies of water, one of these vast oceans? Or are you one with the ocean, and you're part of this, so to speak, unique expression, which you are expressing right now, but you're still actually one with all that is? All that is would be, in this case, the ocean that you identify with. Now, whatever, it might be the come on, like, it could be any body of water once again, but the thing is, it's up to you to choose, or in this case, like what I like to say, the law of decision. It's almost like the law of assumption, but you are just going to assume or decide that you are now the person that you, so to speak, all this time desired to be, which may include whatever: houses, cars, boats, relationships, health, full health, healthy to the core. That's what I always say to myself. I don't know how many times a day, but I am healthy to the core, and I actually understand that. When I really understand that that's how it works, and I can give all these examples once again. And if you want me to speak about my personal, you know, experiences with, so to speak, manifesting. Now, once again, do understand that you, as pure awareness itself, are consistently manifesting, so to speak. You are just becoming aware of whatever you. Okay, let me put it like this. You've been aware in consciousness of something. And if you don't cancel that out, if you don't go, you think about it and then think about the contrary of what you just thought or what was going to happen. It doesn't matter if it's just a desire or something that's been going on in your life. If you do not cancel it out, you don't delete what you just thought, which means revising, going back to what you actually want to experience, but what is your desire, then, well, you will manifest that, you will come across that. So that's why a lot of people, come up with the law of attraction, which is too general in my opinion, because you focus on the positive, then you manifest positive, and if you focus on the negative, then you manifest negative. But the thing is, it's all neutral in itself. Everything that we are experiencing right now are all neutral, is neutral in itself. We as humans assign a meaning to whatever is happening, and that's in every single second, every moment, whatever. So just understand that whatever somebody tells you, or these coaches or whatever, and I love a lot of them, so to speak, but there are a lot of them that are actually, I'm just gonna be honest, a lot of them were actually honest and doing well, spreading the message without, you know, so to speak, grifting and, putting people on different paths that they could have skipped all along. They could have just taken a, if they took just another turn, it would have been in their favor. Because if you choose to go a different path, which the path is that you make a choice that you are already what you desire right now, so to speak. And I know how paradoxical it is that you, like right now in this moment, this second, you can change it, and then you're on the path of actually manifesting your desire. Now that might be instantly, it might be in a few minutes, a few hours, a few days, a few months, and actually yes, a few years. But the thing is, that's also up to you. Now, once again, I think that's another topic for another video, because yes, that's paradoxical as hell, and I can't deny that. And I don't think that a lot of people actually mention this, and there are a lot of people and coaches on, so to speak, coaches, people that are trying to help people understand a lot, like how this works, what manifestation actually is, and how, by you putting your awareness on something, that it will actually manifest if you stay true to what you claim, which is that you made a decision that you are now this person, you are now having, doing, being, etc. If there is even an etc. etc. to that sentence, but it's just up to you. And whatever success story you see, that doesn't mean it will go for you in that exact way. But the thing is, if that motivates you, it motivates you, and you like seeing it, and it helps you, and it helps you actually being in the state of, well, what Neville always says, being in the state of wish fulfilled, please go on with it. But the thing is, like, don't just watch all these, book all these coaching sessions with different people, and like, it's all up to you. Like, they can actually, of course, they can help you, but they can never do it for you. And you can pay 100, 1,000, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars to these people, and they might actually not get you in the state that you want to be in, because it's you. You have to do it. You have to actually decide right now, or when you're ready. But just understand, you are the own block that's in your way.